Okay, nearly 30 years old. Okay. So why are you interested to be involved in gold business, Ali?
Basically, well, I mean, I have a friend who is also from, England, and he went to Ghana
Uh-huh.
last year,
Uh-huh.
and he bought some gold because he knew somebody over there, so he physically went there and bought some gold with him,
Uh-huh.
and he also watched your video as well.
Is
So
it? So everybody learn out of my platform.
yes, they do. The thing that interested me was you're quite straightforward, because Africa is well known for not honest people, man. So I was like 50-50. I was thinking maybe it's not I don't want to go there alone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been to Dubai as well a couple of times. I'm also a resident in Dubai, so
Uh-huh.
I've been to Dubai and I've seen quite a lot of people bringing gold from Africa to Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was looking for like some sort of advice, or I want to speak to someone who can send me in the right direction.
I see. I think all question and answer is already on my video on my YouTube. Did you
Yeah,
read
I
did
see
you
it.
read the full corporate offer?
Yes, I read everything well in detail, but that's why I want to be honest with you, man. I am not like, because it's my first time. Like, I am not really a big buyer. I don't have millions of funds behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to kind of speak to you and get your professional advice to see
Okay,
how I
what
can proceed.
how much you can afford?
To be honest, Wilhelmina, I wanted to, because I have the same friend who went to Ghana. I spoke with him yesterday. I go, look, maybe we can go half. We wanted to start with 1 kilo first. I know
Oh.
this is nowhere near what you're offering, but even if you can give me some sort of advice, I'll be very thankful, man, because at least I know I'm heading toward the right direction and I can build up to something big.
I don't know. The advice, the answer is already on the video. If you analyze the video, it's really very clear. The advice is already the answer in front of you on my video when you were watching. So if you want to buy 1 kilo, it would not work for you.
Yeah, I know, I understand that. That's why I wanted to speak to you. Like, so maybe you can guide me, like, what's the best way? Because I've always been honest. I don't want to be coming across. I know there's loads of scammers and joker brokers out there, man. So that's why I wanted to speak to you personally. So I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh well, I got 1 million or I got 5 kilos." I want to start with one and build myself up to something,
I see.
a bit more interesting. Yeah. So that's why I
Unfortunately,
wanted to
my
speak to you first.
unfortunately my head office wouldn't sell 1 kilo to anyone. There is a minimum because this is for export. We are not selling retail. We're selling wholesale. Hmm.
Yeah.
So
No, I
probably you
understand.
can travel to Ghana and you can find gold in 1 kilos. Hmm. Because gold
See,
today
well,
is $63,000.
yes, yeah, I've seen the price. See, what I wanted to ask you, Wilhelmina, and honestly, I really appreciate that you answered my call and talking to me. So thank you very much in advance for this.
Yeah.
Which is the best country to go and travel? Like something from like starting as my budget, like which is 1 kilo, because I don't feel safe going to certain countries because my friend goes there and he says, "Look, it's not nice."
Why are you scared? I'm a woman. I travel with alone, and I'm not scared. Why you guys are scared?
No, I'm not scared, Wilhelmina, but my friend, he go there and he says, look, unless you know somebody, they will, kidnap you and take this and take that. So that's why, sometimes you have to think twice
No, you would not be
where you want to
kidnapped.
go.
You only stay in the city. The reason why you're gonna be kidnapped if you're gonna go to the village, and African sellers are hungry, and if you don't buy from them, they will get angry on you. Either you're gonna
Yeah,
kidnap or you're gonna be murdered. So you don't need to go to the village. You go to the city because the seller has his own office. But the problem
no, I
is
understand.
the seller would not sell 1 kilo.
Okay, so Wilhelmina, can I just ask you one personal
Go
question? How
ahead.
much do I need to, yeah, how much do I need to start, like, to come on board with you? Because I'll be watching and following you, so I don't know, I trust you just by watching your video. But obviously I couldn't reach out to you because I know I haven't got like that much money on the table to start working with
So
you.
be
So
honest, how much
just
money you have available in your bank account? Be honest.
I have like for 1 kilo. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have for kilo. But I want you to start with my friend, go half first, because I don't want to put all the money on the table, and if something goes wrong, and then you understand, I'll be like,
Save money
middle of
first. My
nowhere.
advice is to save money. Don't grab it. Save money, build your money, because no one will sell to you 1 kilo. To travel alone, it costs money. To buy ticket,
Yeah, I
it costs
understand.
money. To stay in the hotel, it costs money. And if you're talking to someone else and they offer cheap price, and then when you travel, I'll bet you would not get the gold.
No, I'm not talking to nobody. There's loads of people. You are the first person I ever like spoken to in regards to this gold, apart from a friend who lives there in the UK. Nobody else I've spoken to in regards to the gold business, because I'll be watching your video and I always follow. I know you don't make too many videos, so that's why I just watch the same one over and over again.
Well, I just uploaded the video last night because I have an interview. Yeah?
Yeah, I've seen the one 3 days ago, the one you made with the Turkish guy.
Yeah. And he's confused. And he went to his buyer, and he's my associate. He wanted to learn, and I don't mind teaching him. And I told him, I don't need to teach people, but you have to listen to my video and you need to read because you can analyze it. And he's a professional. He used to work in overseas. And I told him this gold business is not for everyone. And I told him you have to read properly and analyze it, because when you buy gold, there is always value added tax. There is always.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, 6.5 and 7%.
Yeah, in Mali 7%. In Ghana, I think in Ghana today, I've heard that their tax is 8%. Mhm. The taxes already always increase yearly because that is an income of the government. You will only get the profit, Ali, when you get at least 10 or 20 kilos. But 1 kilo, you are just wasting your trip.
Yeah, I understand. I think, what is, well, I mean, to be honest with you, because, see, I live in England and I come from Pakistan originally when I was young. So I lived here alone, and I just, basically, I got myself, I went to university, got my degree, everything in business. But there's no job left now, in this country, not to pay. I spent nearly 30,000-40,000 my education fees. And now I got my degree, but the job they're offering me is like a security job. And now I'm thinking I wasted my 4 or 5 years just going to university and learning, because at the end, there's nothing left for me to say, okay, you know what, the 4 or 5 years that I studied is worth it for me.
What did you take up when you're in UK? What did you take up? What is your profession?
So basically, I done my degree in business and finance.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to go to banking, but obviously, as you would know, it's very hard. I mean, there's so much people here now is that they can't offer everyone professional job. A friend of mine who graduated with me in the same university, he's working in a normal takeaway.
It's really, it's amazing because this today, on the 21st century, everything now is digital. And it's good that you have a degree. Me, I finished Bachelor of Science in Social Work. I only practiced my social work for a few years, and I enter into real estate. So you need to be flexible. Now I'm retired already from real estate. Now I'm helping Africa. I'm promoting Africa, and the company hired me to handle sales and marketing for them. So I was the one who introduced this. That's why you found me. I'm the one.
Yeah, I know. The real one, I would say the real person, because a lot of people, they just make videos and say, okay, we can give you cheap gold. But to sit there and answer people's question and have a live conversation, I think only the people with honest and true business contact will do this.
I think so. Yeah. Because I've been to Africa many times and my transaction has been successful. If you are just a small timer, I would like to advise you, because you have only limited cash, save first. You work first, even working in the coffee shop, or even in the working as security, as being security guard in UK. Save money. Don't rush, because this gold business is a very tricky business. Yeah, I wouldn't encourage you to buy 1 kilo and then you travel, and at the end of the day you're gonna end into disaster. I don't want you to lose your money. I'll give you an example. There was an American guy, right? He has only 40,000 and he wanted to be in gold business, and I advised him not to travel to Kampala because she has only 40,000. And he met his partner, an Indian partner, and the Indian partner said, "Oh, no, 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 don't pay the gold, pay taxes." Okay, they traveled together, and they were being offered 35 kilos, which is during that time is $38,000. So he called me, "Madam, I'm here in Kampala, driving around. I'm excited. I'm gonna bring gold to Dubai." I told him, "Good luck." So he returned to Dubai. The gold didn't arrive, and he lost money. So what happened? He was been stranded in Dubai for 3 years. Every time I come to Dubai, I always call him, "Okay, come and have breakfast with me, lunch and dinner, be my guest." He is homeless. Right. Yeah, right. He was homeless. I already given I even given him $450. He called me very early morning and he said, "Madam, I'm homeless." I said, "What do you mean you're homeless?" "I'm in Starbucks just to call you. I'm hungry, madam." And he called me around 1 o'clock in the morning. And I told him, "Okay, tomorrow I'm going to send you money. I want you to buy food and take a shower. I want you to go home to United States." And he was being deported. And when he was being deported, he called me. He said, "Madam, I'm in the airport. The police escorted me." I said, "Good. Oh, that's good." And you know what he said to me? Dubai is a nightmare for him. Dubai is a nightmare.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been to Dubai 3-4 times because I have a residency there as well. I'm going there in about 2 months because I have to land every 6 months in Dubai.
I think you better work in Dubai. Better work.
But I mean, Dubai. I met these Indian people before, and basically, I've got a friend here in university. His father-in-law is in Dubai.
Yeah.
And he told me that, look, you can go and speak to my father. And when I go there, I speak with him. He says to me, "Oh, son, the best thing for you to do, because you don't have too much money, don't buy gold. I'll send you to Africa and you just bring few kilos back for me and I'll pay you the delivery charge." I think they wanted me to just bring the gold from there. I said, "No, no, no.
No, don't do that.
I said, "Look,
don't do that."
Yeah, no, no. I told him because I recently, I watched this documentary. It's on YouTube by Al Jazeera. I think it's called Gold something.
Gold is mafia gold, yeah?
Mafia Gold. I watched this and now I understand exactly what they were doing before.
Yes.
Because they're sending people and just bringing them back. Yeah. I watched this documentary fully.
Yeah, I watched that mafia gold. Even mafia, they are buying 3%. Even mafia, huh? They are buying gold 3%. I think that gold mafia is in Zimbabwe, right? I watched last night. Yeah. And these mafia buyers as well, they buy gold 3% discount. And we are giving 8%. We're giving 8%, tax included, but there is a terms and condition. Minimum of 100 kilos.
20 kilos, yeah.
Yes. I cannot advise you, my dear, because 1 kilo and save money, to my personal advice, sisterly advice, and go to Dubai and find a job. There's a lot of job, and keep your money.
No, I have a job in the UK at the moment. I'm working for a car salesman. I buy and sell cars because my brother's in Japan, so he sends cars from over there, and I
stick with that. Stick with your job in UK, and don't rush.
You know what it is? If I carry on like this year for another 10-15 years, I'm still going to be working. I want to get into something which I really like, and I always wanted to get into gold because I never had a family figure here to guide me and everything. So I have to learn everything by myself. I made few mistakes like doing different business before, but then this is part of life. You have to live and learn. So I always wanted to do gold and diamond and stuff like that and watches. This was my from young ambition because I didn't want to work for nobody else. Because from young age I've been living on my own. So I grew up I was living until I was 25, 26. I never had no support, so I went working myself, got myself education, and I live here alone. I have family, but they're not in this country. My brother's in Japan, and my mother and father in Pakistan. They live there, so they don't come here. So
Well,
that's why
if I'm were you, you are still young. Save money. Don't trust. Don't trust
yeah,
because I'll beat you. You are going to end like what this American guy that I met in Dubai. Do not trust because this guy is excited to be involved in gold business. He wanted to become multi-millionaire. You wouldn't become multi-millionaire unless you have a capital. You wouldn't.
honestly, my dream is not to become multimillionaire. I just want to achieve something because I'm in that predicament now. Yeah, well, I mean, because I've been like working for last 6, 7 years, like properly, and I haven't got the satisfaction. Like, okay, I buy and sell cars, but this is not like a real dream job. I want to do something where I feel like, okay, I achieve something. Of course, I have got goal. I mean, that's why I've gone to Dubai as well because I thought, Dubai is a big market and everyone's, coming there to do the business. So that's why I've gone to Dubai as well to increase my chances of being more successful. But you see, my aim is not to like people are like greedy and hungry. They want to go and get everything. I like to work with people and achieve something, and it makes me happy that I am making money. Even the people who are with me, they all also make money and be successful. That's my aim. So that's why I've been watching your videos and I've been thinking, okay, shall I call her? But then I say, oh, I haven't got that much money. Maybe she's gonna say to me, look, you're not ready and this and that. But I'm glad I spoke to you, man, because you give me at least a bit of hope.
Yeah, you will reach your goal, but it take time. You cannot just excuse me. You cannot just get your goal in just 24 hours. To finish your degree, it took you 5 years. Right. You
Yeah.
need to build. You need to build and plan properly so that you will not meet an accident. Mhm.
Definitely.
Can you imagine your friend father asks you to go to Africa to buy gold for him and he will pay you. He's going to use you. He's using you. Hmm.
Yeah, now I understand. After watching the documentary, I know exactly, how they're playing. I think he's a part of an organization. I mean, they get people to go and, do the smuggling for him and everything. But he said, look, I will get you a letter, from Dubai because you just pay $50, for the letter.
No,
And
don't do
Dubai
that.
will ask you questions.
Don't
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
I will not do that. Yeah.
No. Why you
No,
gonna pay
transfer.
$50 and he needs your services? Don't do that. Hmm.
No, no,
Don't do that.
definitely. And no, I will definitely take your advice on board. And honestly, thank you very much. I cannot thank you more than enough, man. It's very pleasure talking to you. I will keep in touch with you if you don't mind. Well,
Yeah, keep
I
watching
look
my
forward to
video
Dubai as
because
well.
I have a new video. Today
Yeah.
I interviewed a lot of buyers and none of them met the criteria. Hmm. None of them.
Mm. No,
This
no,
morning
I
I
think they're not being
interviewed.
honest. Yeah. Most of the people, I think they're not honest. They just like want to get the information, and from the video what I seen, they just wanna like talk rubbish. There's not many people
Well,
looking
this
for the real
we are now on the modern age. This is a digital information, and
yeah.
most of the buyer have no idea. They think, okay, I'm gonna be involved in gold business, buying diamond to get the profit. Yes, you will get the profit if you have a capital. But if you have less capital, you wouldn't get the profit. You're gonna be stumbled down. You're gonna be trapped in Africa, and African seller is very hard to deal with. Very. Lucky to
Yeah.
me because they hired me and I work for them. And I even I stopped their crookedness as well. And I told them, guys, your business habit is very bad. You will never succeed if you cut corners because you only want, okay, here's the gold, you get the money, and then you don't even advise the buyer, and then the buyer wouldn't be able to get the gold. Right. I even educate my head office. This is not the way you do business. The proper business is you have to guide the buyer so that the buyer will come back. Mhm.
Of
That's
course,
the
because
reason why.
business is getting
Yeah.
and going over and over again.
Sorry.
I said because obviously you need to advise your customer because if they keep coming back and buying from you, you're making money all the time.
Exactly. Exactly. But most of the fake buyers watching my video, they are just information collector. That is fine for me. You learn from University of Hard Knocks from Wilhelmina. It's okay for me because education is the most important. There are three things in life: knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Knowledge and understanding and wisdom is on my video already. But most of the
Yeah.
buyer didn't pick up the language. To me, it's very simple. Even my seller, when they hired me, the seller didn't even explain to me the way I explained in my video. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one asking the seller a question. I sit down with him. I ask more question because when I sell the product, I should know the product knowledge. I have the knowledge. My knowledge is worth $1 million, right? And I share it to the world. Knowledge is the most important. So without knowledge, you wouldn't find Wilhelmina because I have the
Of
knowledge
course.
to share, isn't it?
Yes, obviously, whoever watches your video, they know what you're talking about. You got all the information. You know the tax, how much
Mhm.
tax. You know which step to take. So this is obviously all credit to you. You know, obviously you've done there. You learned everything, and I think that's what got me like thinking. You know what? She's very good because you have all the knowledge. You have all the information in front of you. So you
I've
can
been in
ask your
marketing,
questions. You don't
Ali,
have to say.
for 36 years. I've been in sales. I was the one who introduced
Right.
this. Yeah. The seller in Africa urged me to help them. I'm already retired, really, to be honest with you. Hmm.
I understand.
I love to help everyone because the gold business is money. I'm gonna earn, really, to be honest with you. I'm not going to hide. I charge the buyer my services. Yes. When I travel with the buyer, yes, I do charge $20,000. Yeah.
No, it's only right because obviously you spent all those years, all the information.
Yes.
So of course you need to be paid for your services. I mean, nothing comes for free in this world.
Yeah, because when I travel with the buyer, I would make sure that the buyer will get the gold, and I have to take the buyer into the office. Before the buyer arrive in the office, everything is properly ironed. Yes,
Yeah.
20,000 is peanuts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, nothing.
It's peanuts. It covers only my travel costs and my expenses. But at the end, I will negotiate the price on behalf of the buyer. I just talked to my seller a few nights ago. Selling prices less 8%, tax included. The buyer saved $350,000 on taxes alone. Yes, but you have
But
to
they have to
spend.
buy 100 kilos.
Yeah, 100
Yeah.
kilos. Yes. But if the buyer cannot afford 100 kilos, at least 10 or 20 kilos, still the buyer can get the profit. But
Yeah.
we absorb the tax, but you have to pay the logistic and the shipping and the insurance. Yeah. So there
How
is a
much is that?
costing.
Wilhelmina, if you don't mind me asking again?
Sorry?
How much is like just say the shipping and
The
just
shipping in the
gold
total
to buy?
sale value is 1.5.
Right.
Whatever the value of the gold, the logistic shipper, right, they charge the buyer of 1.5 or 1%. It depends on the shipping agent. And the insurance, the insurer will charge you. For example, you buy worth $500,000. 1.5% on $500,000. That is the insurance. Yeah. Because when I travel, Ali, every time I go overseas, I always buy travel insurance, right? I have to
Yeah.
insure myself in case I become sick. Buying gold before the gold leave the country of origin, you need to ensure that in case the gold will be missing, at least you have an insurance to claim with. Yes,
Of course.
because this is F.O.B, this is not CIF. Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, I'm very familiar with this transaction because I bring cars from Japan, Wilhelmina, and the same thing when the container come after you show it just in case if the container lose on the ship and falls into the sea. If I declare the here and I got the insurance, at least I'll get my money.
Exactly. Exactly. But most of the buyer in Dubai are crook. Excuse me if I say this. They are crook. They wanted to get for free. And I told them it wouldn't work. Believe me, if you mention my name, everybody knows me in Dubai. They're scared of me.
Man. I wanted to meet you in Dubai because I go there at least 2-3 times every year because I'm trying to build a car business over there.
Yeah, every time I stay in Dubai, I stay in the hotel close to the airport.
Yeah.
This is my...
But I mean,
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. What do you think about UK? I mean, I know here the market is very good, and I know a lot of people bringing gold from Africa and Dubai here, and they're still making like a good profit. There's like 5% to be made.
No, okay. UK is the importation tax in UK. If you bring the Dore bar, is 20%. Very high. That is why most of the... yeah.
But they,
go ahead.
Because I'm in a car business already. So what I've learned here, it's not fraud. It's called something called loophole. So if I have a company in Dubai,
yeah,
and if I ship through the company from Dubai, then I don't have to pay the 20%. It will be a lot less, and the £10,000 is free. Like you don't have to declare the £10,000 gold when you bring it into the UK.
Correct. It's true. You have to just refine the gold from Dubai and then bring it to UK. If it's gold bullion, you don't pay importation tax. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I wanted to work in the UK because I have a very good connection here, and everyone know one thing in my business what I do. Well, just same as you. When I looked at your video and you become like a very honest person. Even everyone here, I have a people who are sold cars to maybe 10 years ago, and they still come back to me saying, look, we were happy the way you told us everything, all the problems. I tell them look, I am making money. I'm not lying to you because obviously this is a business. Nothing is for free. But it's not just a business. I give them all the information and whatever experience I have from my last 10-15 years of buying and selling cars. So I give them all the information and everything. So I have built up very good personal interaction with a lot of my customers. And there's a couple of people, they have come and they bought car from me and they're saying, look, we are happy and, let us know, if you want to do any business. So that's why I was thinking I have very good connections here. And it's not just my people, the different people. I have very good connection with English people, Indian people. Even though Indian people, they have a question mark because, they will find any excuse and they don't care if you know somebody for 20 years, even if you...
Indian buyers are very shrewd. Indian buyers are very shrewd. My seller is allergic to deal with Indian. When I was in Africa last year, my head office sent out the Indian buyer. You know what my seller said? Get lost. All right.
I don't know what to say to that. I have to agree with you with my smile because out of 90 people, you will find 80 Indian people are like this. I wouldn't say all of them, but maybe 1 or 2 in 100.
Even in buying property, when I was in real estate, my colleague sent the Indian couple out of the office. They bargain. They bargain. And I told him, yeah? Go ahead.
Did you do real estate in Dubai or in Australia?
In Australia. Any Asian, my head office doesn't like to deal with Asian. It's a bargainer. They call me, oh, here's another Asian word. Fine, Wilhelmina. Okay. I interviewed the Indian couple and I told them, how long you been in Australia? 2 years. Do not bring your culture here. You leave your culture in India, right? You save money, you go to the bank. If the bank can lend you the money, come back and buy property. Simple as that. Indians is yeah, go ahead.
It's in the blood, Wilhelmina. It's in the blood to do the bargaining, but there's a level of bargaining. You can't bring someone down to the knees because then, look, just the way you want to save money, the other person needs to make money as well. This is what you call business because...
yeah, there is always room for negotiation. There is always room for negotiation. There is, but not below the belt.
Your favorite word, by the way, you use in all your videos. There's always room for negotiation.
Yeah, there's always. Yeah. Me, I negotiate already on behalf of anybody. I asked my seller to absorb the tax. But if I'm not around, my seller said no. He wouldn't give his gold for nothing. Yeah. My seller would not give away $135,000. That is money for them.
Unless, yeah, of course. Unless you're taking something big,
Yes.
it's not good for him to.
Yeah. In fact, my head office said, well, Amina, you're giving away. I said, it's okay because we will review that. We will review on the second shipment. We give the buyer a good deal, but on the contract, it's a subject for review. But the buyer has to read the contract. Mm. And I don't send blank contract. I have to gather the background of the buyer. If I'm not satisfied, the buyer wouldn't get gold from us. Right? I think you watch my video and I'm very brutal. You know that. I'm very frank.
Yeah, no. Honestly, that part of me like your videos because you're straightforward, and me and my friend we watched it, and he never told me about you, but I told him, I said, look, because he's been to Ghana once, and I go, look, I'll be watching videos. He goes, yeah, who you be watching? Well, Amina. I said, yes. I said, how do you know? He goes, because I'll be watching her as well. Obviously, and he goes, look, because we're quite young and we haven't got like too much finance behind us. He goes, just same as me. He goes, look, I don't know how to speak to her because obviously you make it clear that you need to be serious. You need to buy at least like 5 minimum or 10, 15 kilos at least to be worth it. So yes. I said to my friend, his name is Mohammed. I said, Mohammed, look, I'm in the same boat because I've been watching her video and obviously I can tell she's very open and honest. I got a lot to do business with her, but I have to take something on the table for me to even say, okay, well, look, I have something. Maybe we can do something. So that's why, we was in that corner where we're thinking, shall I make a phone call or shall I not? Even like today, I added your number. I said, bloody hell, man, she's gonna give me grilling saying,
I'm already grilling you right now. I can sense.
But what you're grilling me is, I appreciate that because I don't want to learn it the hard way, like like American guy go there and make all the mistakes, and I'd rather learn it from you over the phone because that'll help me a lot more than going there and getting duped.
There was another Filipino lady went to Nairobi, hey? And she was stuck there. And I'm very kind. I sent her $350, and she was stuck in Nairobi, brokering. And she met a boyfriend, and her boyfriend pay her ticket. Now she's in Dubai. I don't know what she's doing in Dubai, and maybe she's selling hair flesh. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many. Yeah, so many. I meet a lot of buyers that really stranded. I don't travel with no money at all. I don't. Because once you're gonna be stranded in the country, I'm telling you, you're gonna feel sorry. Just like this American guy. He met me when I say, hey, I'm in Dubai. So, madam, can I come? Okay, come and have a breakfast. I even give him money for taxi. And I told him, don't come anymore because you are a burden to me. He's laughing.
Of course. You're not listening. When are you going to Dubai next, Palamina?
I'm preparing this 50 kilos going to Mali, right? And also I'm preparing this 50 kilos for Conakry. I'm just finalizing because I really need the buyer to convince us. I need the buyer a copy of his business registration, importation license, and the buyer bank statement. Without that, I wouldn't believe it. That is why buyers are scared. Well, you don't need to be scared with me. No, you don't need to. If you're a buyer, you have to be transparent. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
No need to hide. The more you hide, the more you're gonna be discovered that you are deceitful. Right.
Of course.
Well, Amina is here to help.
For a long time, and I'm sure you know how to figure it out. You know which person telling the truth.
What happened to your friend who went to Ghana? Did he get the gold?
Yes, he bought some with him. I think he only bought $6,000-7,000. Not thousand, sorry, $6,000 or $7,000 worth of gold. So he brought it back into the UK and he made a little bit of money. And he was, I told him, I said, why don't you go back and do it? He goes, look, it's not worth it. By the time you pay for the flight and hotel, I think he just wanted to try to see how it's going to happen. Basically, he knows someone who's working here who's originally from Ghana. And he spoke to that person and he introduced him to somebody in Ghana, his family member. So that's why he was a little bit convinced and he went over and he bought.
Deal with him.
It was just to do that.
Deal with him.
I did ask him, but He goes, he's saying, because I'm asking him, look, what if he's a true, genuine seller, if he can send the gold to Dubai, because I feel more safe in Dubai than going into Ghana. Because for me and him, it's not worth it going, because I told him, I go, look, I have money for half a kilo. If you want to come half a kilo with me, but by the time you pay the flight and hotel and cost, it's not worth, going and investing half a kilo.
It's not worth it, really. It's not. You wouldn't get any profit. You're just wasting money.
So that's why I told him. But no, definitely I will take your advice. I do want to work with you. I mean, in terms of if you can guide me more, and if I find someone from here in the UK, I have got one or two person who I can sit down and talk to. But obviously you have to do all the convincing because we never spoke about it, because he went there himself, and I thought maybe he did tell me before he went. He said, "Come with me." I said, "No, brother, man, I don't have no money. Like if I had something to go with, then I would understand." But he wanted to try because he wanted me to go with him as a like a security, because he's my friend for like 10-15 years, and he's been watching your video, and we were just talking in the car last week. I go, look, I've been watching someone. He goes, who? Wilhelmina? I said, yes. I said, how do you know? He goes, I've been watching her for the last 2-3 years.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that everybody watching my video. All right. And
so he is getting across. I mean, I think the good thing is at least your message is going out there, Wilhelmina. But it would only be sweet if you find like a real people to work with. But honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and make myself look big, but hopefully in the future you will know that when I want to do something, I 110%.
all of my buyers are coming from my YouTube. All of my buyers, yeah.
YouTube is very powerful.
It is very powerful. All of my buyers coming from YouTube channel, yes. And then they go through my platform on Facebook to read more, and then they call, and then they book. He booked a trip last year. In a year, I traveled 5 times in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I accompany the buyer. And the buyer is happy because I entertain the buyer. You're gonna stay in Africa at least 8 working days. Yeah.
Have you been to UK, Wilhelmina?
No, I haven't. I don't like United Kingdom. I don't like it. It's too cold. I live in Brisbane. It's a tropical.
It's okay here now. Today we got 30 degrees, but you have to come in the right time.
But here we are in winter. Even though we are in winter, I only use one jumper. Not like in Melbourne, you have to wear 3 warm clothes because it's really freezing cold down there.
Maybe I'll give you a reason to travel to United Kingdom. Hopefully.
This year I'm going to travel overseas by September. I'll be away 1 month. September or November. October. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to Dubai or?
No, I'm going to have a holiday of a lifetime with my hubby. Yeah. A holiday of a lifetime.
What's your background, Wilhelmina, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, my background, I was born in the Philippines. I'm a social work graduate, and I enter into sales. As you told me that you finished your degree, me too. But good that we have a good background on education, and no one can step on your shoes, and you know how to read ABC. All right, you know what I mean? Yeah, you comprehend. Don't you know our conversation is live? It's live. 100%. Our conversation is live. You are on my YouTube channel.
No, I just watch a YouTube channel, but I'm not signed up to the YouTube yet because.
No, you are live with me. You are live with me. You are.
Of course, okay.
You are live with me. So my background, you asked my background. I'm a social work graduate. I finished 1978. I was born in the Philippines. I left Philippines 54 years ago. Yeah. And I'm married to Australian. I'm Mrs. Ford. Yeah.
Mrs. Ford, I know your surname.
Now you know my background. You're asking my background. I giving you the answer. Straightforward. I don't hide where I come from. Yeah.
No, 100%. This only gives me more satisfaction knowing that at least I'm dealing with someone serious and someone honest.
There was a guy that very sarcastic to ask question, and I told him, "Why you ask question? Is it bother you what nationality I came from?" Mm-hmm. I told this
I mean, no,
gentleman.
no, not. Yeah, no, no, of course. I think it's good to know who you're working with because, see, like, the example I would give to my people and my customer in my business is that, look, end of the day, we all have a heart, we all have their feelings.
Exactly.
So,
But you know, when you ask a question, you need to ask
yeah,
a proper question. Yeah, you need to
yeah,
ask. I don't mind telling you where I come from. I cannot hide. I was born in the Philippines. Yes, I was.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just the way I mentioned is, well, I was born in Pakistan myself, and I come over to the UK when I was very young,
yeah.
and I think I think part of the conversation and part of the trusting factor is when you like speak to someone openly and you can ask them certain question and they can answer you like directly. I think you increase the trust and you increase the honesty because then when you find someone honest and when you find someone who's reliable, then you like working with them because then you can connect. There's something called connection which I like to build with my friends and my people who I'm working with because I don't want him to think, oh, maybe, oh, what is he hiding? Maybe, what he's not telling me. So if you be honest and open straight away, then I think
I
that's
don't
when the
hide
things
at
are going to
all.
come.
Ali, I don't hide at all. You saw me on my YouTube channel. My face are everywhere. I don't hide
Everywhere, yeah.
anything. Why I'm gonna hide for? We have the gold. You have the money. You can pay for it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, because you're real, that's why you don't need to hide.
I don't need. I'm good. How many buyers mandate or small buyer I rejected? Thousand since 2011. Hmm.
And
2011.
honestly, man, I mean, I appreciate talking to you honestly, man, because I was in that 50-50 mind whether to ring you or not because
Don't
I
be
want to be
scared.
honest with you. And yeah, yeah.
Don't be scared.
So at least I'm happy and I'm glad that at least I made the phone call first or sending the message first to get in touch with you because it's not always getting the buyer to come and pay the money and to do business. Sometimes it's good to give advice because I feel your advice is more important to me than risking my money or working with somebody else because you know what I know now after what you spoke to me and what you told me. I think I find that it's like it gives me like a weapon of choice now because I know the things I need to watch out for. I know I need to look for now because obviously you made it clear that buying 1 kilo is not the
It's
best
not worth
solution.
it.
So maybe I need to carry on. Yeah, I need to carry on saving a little bit more. Once I have a little bit more on the table, then I can come and hopefully do a better deal, which gonna make me some more money.
Exactly.
So honestly, I appreciate every single word that you said.
Don't be
Honestly, and I took
scared.
everything on
Don't
board.
be scared to. Don't be scared with Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina will not harm you.
No, I know that.
One guy said, "Oh, I'm scared." There was American old man, and the group of Joker broker. I called him Joker broker. The guy says, "Oh no, I know Wilhelmina. She's very mean." And then one Filipino live in California said, "Madam, this guy, his name is Phil. He's scared of you." I said, "Why he gonna be scared?" When I look at my file, like, oh my goodness, this old man, he's just a time waster. Hmm.
Look,
I'm
sometimes you
scared. Wilhelmina is very mean. Of course, I'm very mean. You're wasting my
yeah, but
time.
you're honest though. See what I mean? Your meanness in being honest. And if you're being honest and someone's scared of you, then clearly they're not in the right business.
Yeah, I'm here to educate buyers because Africa has been tarnished by crook buyers. Yeah, they think that
Yeah.
Africa, you can buy cheap price. No. If you watch that
No.
video on mafia, gold laundering, you're gonna get the idea. I was
Yeah.
watching that last night. My goodness, even mafia, they're buying 3%. Hmm. Can you
And
imagine that?
your incentive is much better than 3%, and it's all safe, and everything is paid for, and you're doing it the right way. That's the main thing.
Yeah. And then the buyer only pay my travel cost, but I charge $20,000. It's peanuts, and we give the buyer an incentive, saving 350,000 way worth of taxes. My goodness, if the buyer cannot convince Wilhelmina to me, you are not a buyer. I'm telling you right now.
Of course.
They're scared.
Yeah.
They don't have balls in their pants. That's why they're scared.
They have, but they're hiding. Yeah, they're hiding it.
Sorry.
I said maybe they have balls, but they're hiding it from Wilhelmina because they're scared.
They're hiding. Maybe they're hiding in their pants.
Yeah, because they know if Wilhelmina find out you're not the real deal, then she will give you bashing.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust. They bust me. They said, "Oh, Wilhelmina is a scammer." I don't know how much I scammed them. I have no idea. You know, Ali, the meaning of scam means deceitful, deceive, right?
Yeah.
When you have been offered cheap price, the seller deceive you, and you're looking for cheap price, you are also deceiving yourself. Just like Judas. He betrayed his master. He sold Jesus Christ to his enemy. That is a scam. He deceived his master. The new version is a scam. I don't know how much I scammed them. I have no idea.
But maybe if they listen to your video, then the way you educate people and when you make everything clear, so if they follow the rules and regulation, then no one's going to get deceived because...
Exactly. I was been buzzed many times. LinkedIn, I was been buzzed. Okay, good luck. I don't beg for people. I live comfortable here in Australia. I eat 3 times a day. I get out from LinkedIn because I was being buzzed by this stupid joker broker. Yeah.
100%.
I'm a woman, but my language is no good.
No, it's good, man. I like your honesty, man. Even though you're brutal sometimes, but I think it's all...
You can sense that I'm very brutal, isn't it?
No, but you're honest, brutal. Well, I mean, you're not like, you're not sugarcoating it. You're not making it sound sweet, to attract buyers. You're straightforward. You're telling them exactly what they gotta do and what they can't do. And then, look, end of the day, this is the way you want to do business, and I think it's the right way because, honestly, the only reason I reach out to you is because after watching all this, and now I know the way you come across is, it's the way you work. So I know what to expect from you. I'm not sitting here and
my advice to you: save money. Don't be tempted to anybody offer you cheap price. Don't, because one day you're gonna stumble down. Don't.
No, 100%. No.
Treasure your money. That is your hard-earned money. Yeah. Okay.
So no, definitely, I'll take your advice on board. Well, thank you very much for your time.
And you will hear our conversation on YouTube because our conversation is live.
Even though I never knew, but I'm glad I spoke to you.
Yeah. So your friend will hear our conversation. Your friend will say, "Wow, you were talking to Wilhelmina." Yeah.
I think he's gonna speak to you after. As soon as he hears me talking to you, he's gonna call you.
Tell your friend not to be scared with Wilhelmina. I'm very kind and generous. I have a good heart.
I will give him a good feedback.
My heart is full of gold, you must remember. But I'm very brutal.
No, of course, man.
Yeah, tell your friend. So don't be scared with Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina says her heart is full of gold, but she's brutal. Yeah.
100%.
All right. I'll give you a copy anyway once I upload this on my YouTube and my Facebook. All right?
Okay.
Thank you very much, Ali. Kidin, bye. Oh, guy. Now the time here is 8:41 in the evening. All right. I have a very good chat with the young man. I advise him not to rush, save more money, because gold is cash, gold is king. When he has the money, he can come back. Everybody was watching my video. I know that because on my YouTube channel, I have subscriber 3.34K. It's okay. You watch my video. It's all right. You learn. Just like this guy. He was been watching my video. And now he has a courage to talk to me, asking advice. And I advise him not to grab because his money is just very limited. And I don't want him to lose his money as the way that my friend that I met, American guy that I met in Dubai, he lost money. So I don't want you guys to rush. Don't be tempted. Save money. If you have the capital, come back. Wilhelmina, I'm going to travel. Please accompany me. Yeah, you will get, but you save money because there is a minimum. Anyway, nice talking to you guys, and I hope this voice conversation that I have with the guy from United Kingdom, but originally he was born in Pakistan. But then, there's a saying in business: knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Knowledge, understanding, and wisdom is in front of you. Well, I mean, it's giving you the knowledge. You learn from University of Hard Knocks. Thank you very much, Ali. And you can watch our conversation. You can listen. And when you're ready, any buyer, please read the full corporate offer. Right, don't be scared with Wilhelmina. I'm here to guide you. But when I travel with you, it's a different. I do charge my services of $20,000 non-refundable. Take it or leave it. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening.